Isn't she a little beauty? Look at that. Are you naughty? Are you naughty? Not really. That's a glass snake, not a snake. It's just a legless lizard is what it is. I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid. They used to be around my house growing up, but I haven't seen one for a long time. But that is a little beauty. Just hanging out on the road. Go do your thing. Doesn't even want to run off. RUNNOFT. Pretty cool. Haven't seen one of them in a while. Hey guys, it's Ryan Gill, and I bet most of y'all can say my tag intro line better than I can at this point. But thanks for following along, and this is the fourth and the last episode of the mini-series BowHunting Adventures. So if you've been following along with all 4 episodes, I do thank you. But that doesn't mean that Adventure Friday is over. What that really means is I think we're going to start shifting gears and trying something a little bit different in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to see how y'all like it. We're certainly going to get out and do a lot of different adventures, but we're probably going to mix it up a little bit and do something just a little bit different than the standard primitive build and hunt. So make sure you're following along so you can kind of see what we're getting into, because the theme of the day is going to be fun. And speaking of fun, we had a really good time on this mini series, getting out doing some wild hog hunting and bow fishing and just adventuring around and seeing a lot of animals. And we will put on an absolute ton of miles every single day just to bring you all along and hopefully show you some stuff that you don't normally get to see. And that's really what kind of spurred on the Adventure Friday, is the idea that we're going to be able to take you guys out and show you stuff from a different part of the country that you don't get to normally enjoy, and that's what we're shooting for moving forward from here. So we'll say goodbye to hanging out at Vaston's for a while and hunting hogs down there, and we're going to head out into some public land opportunities and just see what we can kind of get into. But for now, let's go ahead and finish this series out with the final episode of Primitive Bowhunting Adventures, chasing hogs, hunting rabbits, hunting fish. Who knows what we're going to get into. We see some pretty cool stuff along the way, especially if you've watched all the other 3 episodes. Man, we saw a lot of really cool stuff in this long weekend. Hey, right here. Florida pawpaw there. Can't imagine they're ready.
You can eat them, huh?
It says you can. I never ate one. If you die, I don't know anything about it. What's it taste like? Nothing? I'm scared.
Don't be a pussy. You don't want to tell me how to eat it.
It's a very weird taste in there.
Kind of like a seasoning.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're probably not ripe. But you're supposed to eat them green anyway. Don't know. A little more information is needed before we decide to chew and swallow. Because we do take a little bite. See if there's any weird effects. There's a swallowtail. Swallowtail kite. They start showing up this time of year. Usually just see them soaring overhead. Circles and circles. There. Probably can't see it very good. the swallowtail kites right there. I told Vastin if he could actually hit a deer with that stick, I would give him $20. I don't think he's gonna do it, but he thinks he can. I think it's the beer talking. It was close. I'm gonna go run those coons up the tree so you can shoot them. The coons. I'm gonna shoot that deer. If you could run the deer up the tree, I'll shoot it. Here, hold this, hold this, hold this, hold this, hold on. Hold this. Hurry up, just get up here. Right up this tree, right here, right here. Where are you?
Okay.
Oh,
yep. That was a fucking miss, Ryan.
I glanced right off the tree. Do you have any idea where the arrow went?
No, I have no idea, but you got a perfect shot opportunity on this coon sitting right here in the tree.
I know, but there's not a lot of sport shooting on a tree. I was aiming for its face, and I glanced off the thing.
He's about to jump off the tree, and I'm about to kill it, bitch.
Good like face shot, and that's what I was trying to hit. Look, you can literally see where I hit the stick.
Oh
Can
yeah.
you see it?
Yeah.
It was this far below it, so I think my blunt's gone.
Your arrow's gone.
But where could it be?
Somewhere out there in the palmettos.
But I don't want it to be. That was my favorite blunt. You told me to shoot it. Oh no, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. It's fine. See, I told you, and you were a negative Nancy. So Vastin had the idea that he was going to hit the deer with the stick, and he was close. He really was. He almost earned $20. And then there's a coon way up the tree. Yeah, and he's got it in his head. I told him not to do it, but he's going to do it anyway. It's the beer talking. Because it's the afternoon. We're waiting for the evening hunt. So he's... Oh, there it is.
Come out.
Okay, well, hang tight. Hold on. I'm tired.
Hold you.
Okay, just don't push him.
Hurry up, Ryan. He's out on the ground. Get that bitch.
Oh, right over his head. Right over his head. I didn't even have an arrow knocked. I was too busy filming you. Just over its head.
I thought there was 3.
I only saw 2. I don't see any more. This is what happens when you hunt with like 22-year-olds. They start climbing trees and trying to run stuff down, hit deer with sticks. All right, we're off and running. Second evening. Just kind of bumped us some out of the pasture. We lost those, but we're hoping they're getting up and moving now. Covering a lot of ground fast because we're not finding them very easy, so we're trying to cover a lot of ground. Well, I think he's onto some. Okay, there's a bunch. That's perfect timing. Just turned it. Oh, there's a deer and a whole bunch of hogs. Them deer are gonna blow us out. Yep. Yeah, the deer's a bunch of deer. And they're spooking the hogs, but the hogs will settle down. Hogs are gonna run right into the palmettos, and then we're probably gonna be able to get up on them. See, there they come. That white wind would be fun to shoot. Yeah, wind's blowing right to them. Yep. See, their noses come up in the air. They don't know what to do. This is that pond I kept coming out and checking this morning and yesterday. I told you there's usually hogs on it. Well, they were here now. But the wind's just never right. Doesn't matter where you come from. Oh man, you stoned him. Wow. That one didn't go very far. Great shot. I mean, right in the melon.
Yeah, you think he's dead?
I think so. Is it a boar or a sow? A sow?
Sure is, so.
Those are the good eating ones, man.
Well, you know what? I'll leave her right here and you can pick her up.
We'll pick her up on the way out. Absolutely, man. Good shot. Meandering around in between wiregrass and that's sawgrass, so that's that sharp stuff. And then big tall willows. You dare not go in there. That is so nasty in that place. And there are some big old gators that hang out in the water hole on the other side. So this is just perfect territory for finding hogs in this scrubby wax myrtles, wiregrass, sawgrass, willows. And they come out here and they root this up. It's a gorgeous place, but there's no sense in keeping going because the cows just ran through it all. How many times have the cows ruined a hunt for us?
More times than I can.
But if it wasn't for the cows, we wouldn't have these places to hunt. So. Well, at least I got a coon. I got a coon. You don't want it, I'm gonna keep it. A sow coon is the best coon you can get, without a doubt, just like hogs.
Well, I'll make sure you pick her up and you can clean her too.
My wife said she'd rather eat raccoons than alligators, and I tend to agree. I don't much care for the taste of a lizard, not as much as I do the four-legged furry creatures. I can hear something monkeying in the bushes. Armadillo, but the armadillos are out. That means the hogs are out. Alright, we're gonna split up because there's two different good ways. This one goes in towards the hammock. This one skirts around the outside through palmettos. And both of them they could just be anywhere. We've walked along stuff like this so many times where you just have acres and acres and acres of all this palmetto, and you just hear them in there. There's just, if you could do a magic trick and just erase all the palmettos, imagine how many hogs could be here. You just never know. But it's tough to get them in this, you know. You gotta wait till they step out somewhere, and a lot of times they do. But all you can ever do is try. Keep following these old trails, cow trails, and everything runs them. Cows and people and deer and hogs. You can find these things anywhere. That moon, they don't call it a hunter's moon for no reason. And sometimes that moon is your best friend, and sometimes it's your worst friend. But I have killed more deer and hogs right on the full moon than I have any other time of year, or any period, any other moon phase. I always say that the week before the full moon is the best, and that moon is so big and bright right now. You can't even appreciate it because it's never the same on camera. It is a big moon. Holy smokes. I saw Fast and Cross in front of me. I was trying to come get him because these hogs are just up in the palmettos. I don't know where he went. He'll probably just circle around and come right back up. Well, it's getting dark. I saw Fast and Cross there, but I was on some hogs, so I couldn't really do anything. I don't know where he went now, but that's okay. think if we typically split up, we just know when it starts getting dark. If we don't find the other one, we just start heading back. And we'll meet back at home base. So that's what we're doing now. I didn't see him, so he's probably already all the way out to the creek. So we'll get on the creek and just walk it out, and that'll probably be it for tonight. And I heard some, but I heard a bunch of little shoats, little grunting. They're probably nursing on a sow in there. That's not one I'm really looking for anyway. They were making that noise, so I was hoping there was some others in there, but that's all I ever heard, and it never really moved. So well, we got into some. It was tight and so dark in the palmettos. Just couldn't put it together. But they moved off. So at this point, it's just dark. Ain't gonna work out. Even if I hear more, it's almost pointless at this point. I can't see them. That stinks. They're just starting to get up and move. Well, we'll just keep working out. So now this time, unless anything crazy happens, I guess I'll see you in the morning. Well, it was kind of an eventful last evening, but it was so dark I just couldn't get in on them. So we're back at it this morning, and I'm gonna walk down the creek and through the open pasture and see if we can't find one out feeding like we did yesterday morning. That's kind of the game plan, and if we can't find one on the creek, we'll cut back into the palmettos, kind of where I was running into them yesterday. So close. She caught me just at the last second. I think all these ones moved on. Yeah, we were close. Close on that one. I should have had this one here. It was kind of a small one anyway, but there was none in there that were really big. But I should have had that one. A shot, I mean, just right under it. So, I'm trying to remember where it was. Maybe I can find my arrow. Yep, should be right in there. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we got into some, but usually expect me to do a little bit better than that on the shot. Wasn't exactly a super far shot. It's definitely nice to find some up and around though. A bunch of dang cows up there, and I was gonna cut in the woods and go check out another pond, kind of the one where I shot the one the first night, and them cows are just absolute dead set on running ahead of me and going right where I'm going. So I need to kind of do something else and see if they'll either, if I start walking this way, if they turn and want to run in front of me, then wait till they get a little bit out of sight and hide, come back, or let them go ahead on in there, and then I'll go check out up here in this corner, and then I'll come back and I'll slip through the woods here a little bit lower. Hopefully they won't be going right where I'm at, because they're just going to blow every hog out all between here and there if they keep running through. I literally just stepped out and there was hogs in that ditch. And I don't know that they know what I am or from here, but I'm pretty sure they saw me move. I didn't see them on the way over. I have no idea where they came from. Unless those deer ran them out of behind me. If they get down in that ditch, I gotta get there and get an arrow knocked quick. Oh, they're running now. Crap. I had no idea that those are there. They're going in the woods, right where the cows did. I don't want to push them. They'll be in there. Hopefully they don't. I'm hoping they just go in there 40 yards and slow down, but they look like they're on a mission. I bet you that those deer pushed them out of that hammock. Dang it, man. Yeah, I don't know if they ever saw me or not, but I think they did. Well, I know where they went. I'm gonna circle up around. I'll have to probably get there pretty quick. I have a feeling I know where they're going. There's a big palmetto head in there. So we try to circle all the way around. Cane cutter rabbit right there. just gonna get an arrow switch to blunt. Vastin's never been able to get one even. They're so quick. See, we missed one the other day. I wanted to show it to you. You didn't get to see it, but that one you did. Swamp rabbit, cane cutter. Alright, let's get back after pigs. This is where I thought they were headed, into these palmettos. Go slow and listen. They're just really little ones. The one was kind of big enough I would have shot it. But if I was going to shoot him, I kind of wanted a really close shot. But those were right out in the middle. I was just walking back and I heard them right here. They're probably not going to go forward, so there should be some bigger ones around somewhere. Yeah, I lost them. I never did see any bigger ones. Never saw any bigger ones. And they surprised me. They were just by themselves. And that one it was like 2 in there that were kind of shootable. But they were still pretty small. And it was a far shot too. Well, I think that's probably going to conclude the morning hunt. I'm getting close to being back, but I didn't expect to run into those little ones, so we definitely could see more. Saw more pigs this morning than we did yesterday, that's for sure. And I might just... Alright guys, thanks for following along with the Primitive Bow Hunting Adventures mini-series. This gave me kind of an idea of what you guys are looking for. Do feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. If there's something that you want to see us at Hunt Primitive do, specifically me, my kids, Vastin, some other friends that I get around and we hunt with, let me know, because I would love to know what you guys really want to see. And like I said at the beginning of the film, hang around for next week, because we're really going to get out and start doing just some different stuff that maybe we haven't done for quite a while. We're going to start mixing it up a little bit, so we'll definitely catch you on that next adventure.